My last video cut off on me. My bad. I was speaking on intentions. I was speaking on to pace yourself, to slow down. So with intentions, you got to do everything with intention. We can all tell if it's serious or not. We can tell if you're being serious in everything that you're doing. A boss can see who's a worker and who's really not a worker just by their intentions of, working in the field. And that's how you choose who you want to keep and who you want to, get rid of. Because right now at this time, we all are striving for perfection. Like everything has to be close to perfect. Everything has to be good. Everything has to be set. Everything has to be timely done in a timely manner. You know what I mean? Like everything has to be in order, decent. And we don't have time for the games. We don't want to make time for the games. At least we shouldn't. We shouldn't make time for the games. Relationships. If your partner is lacking, there's no time. You need to tell your partner, hey, this is what I'm receiving. It's the type of energy I'm receiving from you, and I'm not digging it right now. You know what I mean? We need to talk about it, or like, where your mind at? Because we don't have time for the games. Like, we don't have time for miscommunication. We don't have time for judgments. We don't have time for any of that, because we hear it all the time. We're not perfect. You know what I mean? She's not perfect. I'm not perfect. But to learn each other, that's how we get better, and we learn and we grow, and our life begins to be more simpler than complicated. So we shouldn't, after 3 or 4 months, we should know by now if that person's playing or not. Or we should keep him or her somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, how we should move with that person. If you want something serious, tell him. Tell him. Tell her. Tell him. If you want something her to her, if you want something serious, express yourself. This is your life. This is what you want to do. This is the life that you are in charge in. You know what I mean? You have control over 100%. 100% control. So you determine where you want to take this shit. Where you want to take it. Where would you want to experience? Where would you want to expand your mind? In which field? Like, what you want to do? How you want to move? Because if nobody not willing to move with you, then you need to move for you. You got to move for you. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all somewhere. But, we gotta move. We just don't have time. We don't have time. It's so much to do with the little time that we have, because, it can be 10 hours and we could be doing this one thing, and then the day go by, we got other responsibilities. We all got 24 hours though, but it's just a lot. You gotta have a lot to do. excuse me, you have to have a productive day, a productive schedule. You have to. It has to feel like shit. I just woke up and it's nighttime already. Right? You have to. You have to. Very important. And that's why, and that's where the discipline comes in. That's where you start to really find yourself and really know who you are. That's when you move different. That's when your mind expands. Like you just don't have time. You don't have time for it. You don't want to make time for it because you're so serious about what you're doing. It's either you're with me or you're not. You rocking with me or not. I don't want to try to figure you out. You don't have to tell me anything, baby, but I need to know where your head at. I can look at you and I can read you perfectly fine, but at the end of the day, that's just assumptions, and that's, you could be a good actress. You know what I mean? Like, you smiling, but I'm feeling something different. Why is that? I'm really good at this. So it's like, and it takes time. It takes time for us to adapt. It takes time. But at the same time, we don't want to play around with anything. Like, we shouldn't. Not in business, not in relationships, not in life. We shouldn't want to play around. There has to be a certain time point where we're like, okay, no more games. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. So, about roughly 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna go practice, because this is what I really want to do. I really want to turn drumming into a business, a professional business. I really want to work as a musician, see where it expands me. Because there's so much more that I need to learn about myself. And I'm choosing right now to do it. No one is making me do it. No one's making me make this video. Do this video. Like, no one's making me do anything. It's the passion, the drive. I thank God for. I'm developing and I'm learning from it. And I can slip. I can, shit, fuck, damn. But I will get it done. I will complete it. It might not be perfect, but it'll be goddamn close to it. It'll be close to it. So, we all have purpose. It's not just me in this world. So what's yours? Where's the passion and drive that follows behind it?